Man, it was hot out there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Flo was telling us that you're a secretly great shit talker. So you got any good stories about you kind of calling out the defense?
Flo lied. I don't really talk, man. I don't start it. Yeah, I don't really got no stories. I don't think I even did anything. One day I did. One day the defense got me to that point, but I don't really get to that point.
What earned you to talk some smack?
I threw an interception. And I'm like, nah, I'm coming right back at you. So, but yeah. Everybody eating.
What's up?
So everybody eating.
That's what we're doing very much.
Y'all making me hungry.
What did you think about the first day of pods?
It was hot, but it was great. It was a great day. The intensity was there, the energy was there. But man, it was really good. You know, just seeing all the guys, you know, excited. You know, I had some of the guys come up. He's like, it was crazy because I had some receivers coming up to me like saying they were excited about run plays because they can go hit a safety. So I was like, all right, just be open on the fast play. That's all I need. But it's been great though.
It's kind of obvious how putting on the pads would affect like linemen and stuff. But for a quarterback, does it make a difference just in terms of the quality of reps you're getting?
No, it don't make no difference. You just holding the extra 5 pounds, I guess, whatever that is. There's no difference.
You want to tell us any of those receivers that were excited about that?
Yeah, all of them, to be honest. The ones that said something, Ray said something, Drake said something. Those two said something, but they all had that look in their eye.
Do you like what happened Sunday? Maybe not all of it, but the intensity, the skirmishes and scuffles?
That was on Sunday?
Yeah.
What's today? Monday?
Tuesday.
Okay. Bro, it's crazy. I like it, the energy, but, man, we just got to be smart, man. We got to be a disciplined team. You know, obviously, you know, you love the energy, you love the competitiveness, but we know we can't do that stuff in the game, so there ain't no need to come out here and do it in practice and slow practice down. And we missed out on some reps at the end of the practice for some of the developmental guys, but, you know, it's good to see the energy. You know, we love the energy, but we just got to be like kind of a little bit more control. No fighting. We can talk trash and do all that, but keep practice moving. So.
What's your impression so far of James Pierce Jr.?
He a baller. He's gonna make a lot of plays for us. Excited for him. Excited about him. You know, can't wait to see him on Sundays. But you know, he's been making a lot of plays. I know I seen all on the media. He was the one that started the scuffles. Usually I don't see it. I just turn around and there be a whole bunch going on. But man, he bring intensity every day. You know, but he's a great player.
I'm not talking about the scuffles when I say this, but Drake is a receiver not afraid to get his nose dirty. Like, he'll go in there and fight for a play. How much do you value that as a quarterback to have a receiver like that?
Man, a lot. You know, not just me, but the whole team value that, you know, because we know we got somebody that, you know, we got to run the ball to his side. He's ready to go down there and, you know, get it popping. You know, he ready to go block for his teammates, you know, and that's what you want out of a receiver. You know, he's a complete receiver. You know, that's somebody that's going to make plays down the field, but also, you know, make plays for his teammates. And that's somebody that you want, somebody who's not selfish and willing to put his body out on the line for, you know, the guys next to him. So we love it.
How long does it take you to feel fully comfortable behind your offensive line in a sense that they know where you are and it's kind of like you're flowing all together? Yeah,
so as far as O-line, like Coach Led, he teach them whatever techniques he teach them. You know, they do a great job at it. But they know as long as I stay in that center of the pocket, you know, everything's going to be smooth. And those guys make sure that pocket is clean for me. And for me, you know, it's like I got to have good pocket awareness. You know, that come with the position. You know, I've been playing it for a long time. So, you know, I'm kind of comfortable in that. So, but those guys block their tails off for me and everybody each and every day. So I truly appreciate it.
Do you feel like they're already very aware of where you are in the pocket without having to ever turn around?
No, they are. They always are. They know where I'm at. Yeah.
What have been your early impressions of working with Pete?
It's been great. You know, he pushed me. You know, he makes sure I don't come out and practice, you know, slacking, no lulls, anything like that. If he see me, you know, with a look in my eye, he always like, come on, we need you. Like, you got to lead. You know, he's always there building confidence in me, and on the field and off the field, and meetings too. You know, so it's been great.
What does he do to push you specifically?
Oh, he talk trash. You were talking about who talk trash. He talk trash. He talked trash to me. Today he said he was going to get under my skin, but I ain't give him a reason to, so that was good.
What's it like throwing to a receiver who is going up against DeMarco Hellams?
Say it again.
What's it like throwing to a receiver who's going against DeMarco Hellams?
And what do you mean?
Like, Raheem was saying earlier today that DeMarco's a very aggressive player.
Uh-huh.
Do you sense that when you are trying to pass to someone in his vicinity?
Yeah, I just say don't throw it across the middle late. Be on time, because he's back there lingering somewhere. He's a great player. He's gonna make big time plays for us too. But he said that he'll come down and hit. He's not scared. He's not scared of contact. So, but he's usually at a safety position. So I'm usually throwing away from wherever he at. So.
Have you seen guys step up with Mooney out?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Ray's been stepping up a lot. I seen David Sills come in there and make a lot of big time plays. Chris Blair, he's always been consistent. Since I've been here. So those guys definitely been stepping up. In that position, in that room.
Burge was telling us about what he respects most about Jake is that 10, 11 years of league, he still brings it every single day like it's his last day. What do you see from the big fella up front and that he's always got your back? What the professionalism of the veteran, what do you see?
I mean, like you said, man, he's a pro in everything that he does, and not just on the football field, but off the field as well. Because, to be able to play in the league that long, don't take this in a weird way, but the way his body looks, at that age, and how fit he looks each and every day, you could tell that he take care of his body off the field as well, and that's what's going to help you play for a long time. That's what's going to help with your longevity, your diet, how you eat, and stuff like that. I feel like he do a great job with that, and he want to win football games. He's the only one on his team that's been in the Super Bowl, and I know he wants to get back, and each and every day he comes out and show that. So.
I know the center to quarterback relationship is very important. How's that going for you in the early days of training camp?
Yeah, it's been great. Man, News works his tail off. He's a great communicator, great center for us, and he brings it each and every day too. He always got a smile on his face, and that's what you appreciate. And our connection it's been great. Anytime I'm under the center, I get the ball wherever I need it, and and the gun as well. But it's always always a connection that we want to continue to build each and every day. Not just with him, but everybody. But obviously QB center. We the ones that start to play. So just continue to build that connection each and every day, and it's been good so far.
What values do you want in your center?
You got to communicate. You got to be smart, because obviously he makes a lot of the calls up front. They all make calls, but like I said, everything starts with him. Sometimes I get to the line, and the rest of the line like, what's the play on? What's the play on? And it was like, it's on one. It's on one. It's just always. But at the same time, he's thinking about all these other things, and still being demanding up there. It's been great. But that just communicating. A leader. Tough, and obviously consistent. Consistency is the biggest thing.
How's the golf game so far?
I played yesterday. My back now is great. No, I won't say great. It was better than normal. But the front now was terrible. I guess I had to warm up.
You got that Phil Mickelson lefty swing?
No, I wouldn't even compare myself to him. I don't know who I swing like. It's good sometimes. You just never know.
Were you out there with Kyle?
Yeah, him and Koo.
Okay.
Yep.
How did that come together? Was that you reaching out to Kyle, him trying to goad you to the course, or how did that all come together?
I don't remember. It started earlier this year, like the beginning of this year. And he was just like, hey, come on, let's golf. And he kind of like, he helped me out. He helped me find the guy I'm training with. I don't know how it started, but we've been going all the time now.
Do you like that just as the quarterback and the tight end? Because he's a guy that's a big key for you, and you're getting to know him kind of off the field and all that. Yeah, for sure. It's great. I feel like our connection is great, not just what we've been doing so far on the field, but off the field as well, because of that. And each and every day, we even when we golf, we talking football too every now and then, just talking about different plays, different routes and stuff like that. So I feel like that time away from football, we still kind of in that mindset, like, okay, like, yeah, we out here having fun golfing, but, we know what's the real thing we need to work on, and, make sure we continue to get better at each and every day, and we've been doing a great job with it.
Does it boggle your mind that you play arguably one of the toughest positions in all sports? You can thread a needle in the coverage and try and get somebody to rip your head off, but you can't hit a ball that doesn't move.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating. I know I mentioned it about how I didn't talk to Z-Rod there last time we played, but like I remember like we were leaving hole 18 and I posted on my Instagram story. I'm like, I need lessons. Somebody like I was that frustrated. I went straight to Instagram. Somebody help. Like I needed help. But it's getting better. It do frustrate me sometimes.
His pit's good.
Yeah, he could play. Him and Koo hits it good, really good. His driver is he's so consistent. He might be 98% driver. Like where he want to put it.
When you're playing in this heat like this, does it feel like a 12th man on defense? Like, how hard is it to focus and deal with that heat?
You gotta have that dog in you. Like, I'm from Florida. You know, I've been away for like 6 years. You know, I always say that them 6 years kind of bit me in my butt. You know, coming back here, it's like, man, I'm not used to it. But it's good though. You know, because I gotta be the same person each and every day. You know, obviously being a quarterback, you know, the leader out there. You know, I gotta show those guys, even whenever I am hurt and I am tired, I still gotta go out there and show them guys that, you know, I'm here to practice. And I feel like I've been doing a good job of that. You know, I talked about how DJ been helping me with that as well. You know, whenever he see me tired, sometimes he's like, "Come on, we need you." And just always give me that confidence. You know, but I wouldn't say it feel like a 12 man. It's football, man. We just I got to throw it to the open man. So that's all I think about.
Anything else? I don't know how many club pros or teaching pros follow you on Instagram, but I can only imagine that your request would get some responses.
Yeah, I got a lot of responses. It was hard to pick, but I just was like, KP told me go to this guy, and I've golfed with this guy before, so I was like, all right, I'll just go with you since I know you. But I definitely got a lot of people that were willing to help me, and that's great. You know, I appreciate them. I'm sorry that I couldn't get with y'all, but it was great though.
Do you rock the do-rag when you playing?
No, I don't. See, if you want to see me with no do-rag, catch me on the golf course.
Only one more golf-related question. What does a good day of golfing look like for you?
Losing less than 10 balls. That's a good day.
Anything else?
Yeah.
You hit John Robinson for a nice touchdown pass. I think it was called back through the penalty, but how much of a factor do you think he's going to be in the passing game this year?
Man, I said it before. However we can, we got to get him the ball. You know, he's going to be a big factor in the pass game, run game, obviously, but he's going to be a huge factor. You know, he can do great things with the ball in his hand, and we just got to make sure we put it in his hand. So we'll be doing a lot of that.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. See y'all.